And so you also had this beautiful post. I think it was a few days before or a few days after the release of the album. I can't really remember, where you were talking about feeling yourself going back into that marketer mode. And I just thought it was so well put.
Mm-hmm.
What was the essence there? Like what were you feeling?
I found myself, I put all this work into the album. And then I was thinking, like, after I'd finished it and scheduled the release date, I was like, all right, well, what do I do now? You know? And I was like, well, I guess I should make a marketing plan. And, as as harmful as Kanye has been to our Jewish people, which I am Jewish, technically speaking, and was raised Jewish. But there's this quote that Kanye says that just sticks out in my mind. He said it on a podcast, and he was just like, stop strategizing so much. Stop planning. And I just hear that over and over. And I'm like, so I found myself like strategizing my album release and like strategizing a marketing plan around it, and like it just felt like I was going backward a little bit.
Yeah.
As opposed to just realizing the best form of marketing is just good art.
Okay.
Like
slower, but
it's slower.
It's
yeah.
the truer form.
The marketing is the art. Like the album, if it's good, people share it.
Yep.
And if the right person hears it, then it can change everything. A TikToker, for example, could hear it with 50 million. Charlie D'Amelio could hear it and make it one TikTok, and then I'm all of a sudden doing shows in wherever, right? So, or who knows, maybe producing for some other artists or whatever. So I just stepped back and I was like, I don't need to. Chloe says this. I don't need to put a bumper sticker on a Bentley, right? Like,
love that.
It's already beautiful. So let me just kind of do more natural feeling marketing around it, which is, I don't even like the word marketing. Like, it just, like, do you market the Mona Lisa? I guess so. But it markets itself, really. And all you're doing, all real marketing books are talking about, the business marketing books in the business section at Barnes & Noble, are just imitating what real art naturally accomplishes. Like, this painting behind me that Sage Willows created, it's 1 of 16. Why is it 1 of 16? And just to create scarcity? No, he painted 16 in the series, and that's just how it emerged out of the depths of his soul. And he has a picture with Chef Nobu, the owner of Nobu, founder of Nobu, who bought one of his pieces. Marketers would call that social proof. For Sage, it's just one of his collectors.
Yep. Just a guy who liked his stuff.
Just a guy who liked his stuff.
Yep.
Who happened to be Chef Nobu. And like, he's conscious enough to know, like, okay, if I post this,
that's going to be big.
It's influential, but it's not like what a marketer might do is be like, oh, let's pay Nobu to buy one of our paintings so that then we have the social proof, and that maybe has a return on investment of our paying for or like, let's pay hot girls to be in the video so that it looks like that, So there's a balance there where you're not quite now, because I do believe you should do some stuff around.
Yeah, there's a give take.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of something I'm still sorting out. I don't have it perfected, but I'm like, here's a perfect example. I knew that I had to create this album set, which is essentially a piece of marketing content, also part of the art form, I guess. And the universe met me halfway with it. I think you're going the right direction when the universe is constantly meeting you halfway, making situations line up. If you're beating your head against a wall to make something happen, and it's just not, there's a sense of it just isn't flowing, then it's just not the right fit. You're probably forcing some bumper sticker onto a Bentley.
Yeah, you're trying to force something that's not the right fit for that time period.
Yeah.
And so for the